It's me, Sunny, for
Okay,
another
it's
episode.
Eve too.
Yeah, on the phone with Sunny podcast with Sunny.
Hey, Eve. Yes. I'm on the road right now, but I'm here.
So yeah, let's continue this episode here with everything that's happening with the Minnesota shooting from the so-called ICE. I got to come up with a name for these fools. I'm gonna call them Happy Feet. You know, like the penguins, like that little cartoon they made called Happy Feet with all the
Oh yeah,
penguins.
yeah, yeah.
But
Penguin just walking
yeah,
around.
but I need something a little more gruesome for them. But they are protesting in Minnesota, in North Carolina, in South Carolina, in New York, and other areas and other states around the country about ICE.
In Miami as well. It's
Huh?
some downtown protesting too.
Doing what now?
I say it's some in Miami protesting.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, they protesting after the
Hmm.
shooting.
Yeah.
They was out there protesting.
Yeah. So
But
I'm looking at some videos where it's showing them throwing snowballs.
uh-huh.
They throwing snowballs at the ICE truck. I mean, yeah, at the ICE agent truck.
At the ice
Yeah.
agent truck, yeah.
So I said that they don't need to be throwing no goddamn ice. They need to throw the rights of their Second Amendment to these bastards.
Bare
Okay.
arms.
They better bear arms, baby, and throw whatever caliber you have, because those people, like I said in the very beginning, that those are hired foreign militia groups that are not Americans, and they are
Yes.
coming over here shooting and killing Americans. They do not care. They have no remorse. Okay. Now you do have a few that are American, but
Americans, yeah.
they thought they were signing up to try and just gather those who are supposed to be not documented and supposed to be what is it, felons or someone that's a
Right.
criminal. But then they realize that it's more than what they signed up for. So instead of them walking away from it, they just gonna go ahead and stay on, but hide in the back while they have all the foreigners. Because if you listen to them talk, they all have accents.
Right, they all have accent. You can't even understand what they're saying. And one guy asked them, do you have your documents?
Yep.
Are you a citizen?
Yep. So I'm looking at this video now in Minnesota, and I said they done brought the black people out, because
Oh.
we had them. We said forget it, but they brought the black people out. Not just for the lady Renee, they also brought the black people out because of the black guy that they killed. They killed the
Right.
I killed this black guy on New Year's Eve night.
Okay.
So it's a lot of people that have been either shot and killed by them, or died in their custody.
Yeah, without them telling us
Yep.
the whole story, because from what I was told, it was about 5 they had already shot, killed, 5. But then you had the guy that shot the girl in the head. He was already had a police report where he was drugged from one of his altercation with a citizen. But
Yeah,
I say they citizen because they in the country.
Yeah, because that's his behavior. He has done that
Right.
before, jumping in front of the vehicle. You're not supposed to. Why are you jumping in front of the vehicle if you're trying to detain the person? You're not made of steel. You're not Superman. Okay.
Right.
So I don't
Right.
know if you heard that cross-dresser Stephen H. Smith.
No.
Did you hear him get on there and justifying for ICE, and they didn't do anything wrong, because it's clear that the lady tried to run him over. Why she just didn't stop, and why she just didn't get out the car?
Because they didn't ask her to get out the car, and not only that, she didn't try to run them over. She was trying to go around them because they wasn't trying to pull her out of the car.
Right.
It was the truck, the guy in the pickup truck jumped out of his truck swinging on her door handle. Why you pulling the lady door handle? What you did you know what was going on? The lady was a person to say, ICE is in the area. That's it.
Right.
They don't like that when you trying to.
Informant. She was the informant to
Right.
let the neighborhoods know.
Right, and it's not against the law to do that.
Yep.
You can stand out there and yell.
So did you hear the chief of police in Minnesota told them that that they need to get out of their city, and if not, her police department is ready because they don't want no smoke.
Oh, that was the mayor, honey.
No.
No, so that's the mayor. That's the police officer
this the
too.
chief. This is a black lady.
The chief. Oh, okay, got you. Because I know the mayor told them to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you what the mayor said.
The mayor said get the fuck out his city, and then Ross came on and said he just put an order to bring in the National Guard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me tell you something. Where that shooting were at, they say that's right around the corner from George Floyd. Okay.
Yeah.
So now the white folks out there fighting and fussing about the shooting. The black folks out there, they fussing and fighting about it as well because it's right in their neighborhood.
Yep.
Right in their neighborhood. And they say, oh, hell no, not in this city. You're going to be doing all that stupid crap.
Again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Again. But yeah, they protesting everywhere, even in New Orleans.
Yeah, they need to stop throwing goddamn snowballs, honey. Y'all need to go pull out your calibers and your rights for your second amendment. Because that's the whole point. That is the point of your Second Amendment, just in case you have a tyranny of government that's causing what they're causing right now. That's causing chaos. So you have the right to protect yourself. And I'm pretty sure, and that's, I was talking to today. I don't know if it was Stevie or somebody else I was on the phone with, Tedra or somebody, and we were talking about how I said, I know for a fact that this whole gang violence is not as severe and aggressive as they made it appear. I'm not saying it's not there, and I'm not saying it never happened, but I feel like, where are the gangs now? This is where the gangs need to be coming in place. Y'all need to be coming in place to protect your community, because that was the whole point of creating a gang anyway, was to protect the community. So they were making it look like the gangs were this, the gangs were that, and all this other stuff. A lot of times those gang activities were caused by the police department, law enforcement.
Yeah.
Because that was their way to keep funding the gang unit. So if the gangs reunited, if they united and formed a truce, then that unit would have been dissolved, and then they wouldn't be funding that unit. So my thing is, where are the gangs?
Where are the gangs?
Where are the gangs? If you need a gang right now, this is when you need the gangs. This is when you need them young shooters, like they call them. They got them switches on the guns. Where they at? This is what you're supposed to do. You all are being invaded. This is what you call invaded by a foreign country that was hired by your administration, not ASS administration, hired by him to come and attack his own people.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm on the phone. Hold on.
Yes. So I think she put me on hold.
Yeah.
Oh, she's back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I was saying is, I have to take a break. 5-minute break.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, take a 5-minute break. Meanwhile, I'll say this, that what they're trying to do is incite a civil war so that they can call martial law. So then that way we don't have an election, because this is election season for the midterm. Okay. So if
Right.
that happens, then they don't have to have an election. Someone was telling Peter Pumpkin Eater, dumb, imbecile brain, that this is what happened. And he said, oh, really? So if there's a civil war, we won't have an election? Oh, that's wonderful. He knows
Right.
nothing. And
Right.
then,
But he know what he's trying to do. But what I was trying to say, back to I'm off my 5-minute break.
oh,
But
okay.
what I was trying to say is, I don't understand why we, all of this is going on, because you have like so many people that really rooting for the behavior that's going on in America. And I don't understand why they approving all of this. The people, and I'm talking about citizens.
Yeah. Now they're coming over here. Oh, see, when he fell, everybody should have jumped on him. Oh, they are jumping on him.
They jumped on them.
So these Border Patrol are assaulting children at Roosevelt High School. That was yesterday.
Oh, they in high school?
No, that wasn't yesterday. That was on the 7th. And there was a Border Patrol that came up and grabbed a student and fell in the ice. He fell trying to grab the little boy and fell on the ice, and then everybody jumped on top of the Border Patrol. Yeah, he mad. And now he's gonna come push the little boy, and he falls, and then that's when everybody came and jumped on top of him, beating his behind.
That's for high school kids?
Yeah, these are high school kids in Minneapolis.
Whoa. That's crazy.
And
they better do something, because it's gonna get worse. They're gonna burn that city down.
Yeah, if you notice, they are attacking all white people. They are attacking white people. They have done some things to black people, but majority of the attacks are white people. Now they're going after white Americans. And if y'all don't wake up, and if y'all got family members that's going along with this okie doke, y'all need to get rid of them family members. And y'all need to stand your ground, because your country, this country, not yours, but the country we live in, has been invaded by foreign militia groups. That's why they don't care to harass. That your president, who you voted for, has hired to come and do this to y'all. And it's not just Trump. It's Netanyahu, it's Nintendo, it's JD Vance, Peter Pan with the eyeliner. It's all of these.
Stephen Miller.
Stephen Miller with his black self. That dude is a zombie. If I have never seen a person.
And Elon Musk.
Who?
Elon Musk.
Elon. Yeah, Elon. What's the other lady? What's the two ladies' name? The two ladies. I call them Madam. Madam, the puppet Madam, because they look like they had so much work done. They just turned their whole look like puppets. But they are actually that. All of them are puppets to Israel, to Russia, to anybody else other than their American people. This country,
because we gotta remember, I believe that America country is not American off by itself. It's like a connection. It's like, even though we try to make it look like we the big dog of the global world, but we really not. And all of those other countries, they dictate America on what to do and how to do it. It looks that way to me.
Yeah.
Because this was years ago when I noticed in Europe, and this was Brexton. That's the name of the little place in England or Europe.
What is it?
And they were over there wanting to separate themselves from everyone else in that little country, and they didn't want to have nothing to do with the people. And I say, oh Lord, this getting ready to happen in America.
Yep.
And it trickled right on down. It just took this group of people, the Republican Party, to do the dumb crap.
Yep, because the Republican Party is the one that would do it. They'll do it in plain sight. The Democratic Party will do it too, but they're gonna do it undercover.
Silent. They do it in a silent. Like the silent generation. They do it silent.
No,
they don't come out in the open and do it.
But
Right.
them goddamn Republicans, they don't give a damn because they're all about money. Whatever you tell me to do for this amount of money, drugs, sex, pedophile, pedophiles messing with babies, trying to break their little vaginas, and sitting around here having secret society parties. All of that is up under the Republican Party, which is
But
really connected with Israel. I'm sorry.
yeah, you telling the truth, man.
It's what it is.
It is what it is. Hey, what Charlie Kirk said, freedom of speech. You speak your
And
mind,
I'm
say what you
speaking
want
it
to say. What's
freely,
wrong
just
with that?
like, hey, I'm speaking it freely, just like Metro. Permission to speak freely. I'm sorry. Metro
That's
said
it.
permission to speak
To speak
freely.
freely.
So what is happening is uh there's another video that just, and I'm kind of pivoting now. There's another video that's been posted to show you another angle of what happened with the lady Renee. It showed
Uh-huh.
her in the car, and it showed somebody recording her as she was in the car, like getting ready to turn, and then those idiots pulled up
Right. Because
trying to
those
make her get out the
officers,
car.
the other guys that was on the side of her, they really wasn't that close to her car until the guy came up and started snatching her door handle. Then they moved back because now her car was moving. And that's when she was trying to get around the beige truck that was parked sideways. I don't know why that truck was parked like that. Because
Mm-hmm.
remember, it was a truck going past her and the other car before that gray truck came up. It was a car went around her. So it's
Yeah.
not even like they were stopping people.
Yeah.
She probably just stopped because that truck was in the way. And then by her talking, then this other car behind her had went around her. And then the gray truck pulled up. And when he pulled up, the driver jumped out the truck, goes to her car, and snatch on her handle.
Yep.
And that's why the lady was trying to drive off, but not fast. She wasn't trying to like
No, she
put
just
her foot
moved
on the
around.
gas. She was
Yeah.
just trying to move around from that other truck. But you know, they already trying to justify it was a terrorist, domestic terrorist.
Yep.
That's what they trying to say.
They went to Target and arrested two U.S. citizens. They were Latins, and they looked like they could be Mexicans, and went in. They still in Minnesota. Still in Minnesota.
Yeah, they hot over there
Yeah.
now.
They still in Minnesota.
Okay, so what happened to the ones that was in California? Because it was a big raid in the beginning. Then they went to Chicago.
I think it's different groups of them in different locations, because you get $30,000-$40,000 as a bonus to get on. So that's why they're growing. And all of these people who they are hiring for these militia groups are either foreign militia groups from another country, or they are a part of the Proud Boys, or they are some form of supremacist group. So they don't care. They don't care if they're white. If you don't agree with what they agree with, and we're trying to clean up our so-called country and get all of these immigrants out, and anybody who's against what we're trying to do, they're going to go down too. Then they had all these old stoic white men with ugly bitch faces and they ugly clothes standing out there in Minnesota telling the people to go back to their country. These are the other people. These are the other citizens that's telling the other people that's protesting against ICE that they're here just to do their job. If you don't like it, go back to your country. And somebody said, you go back to your country. Where you from?
Right.
Because you white don't mean it's right that you
Exactly.
belong here.
I don't understand. And that's why I said that you got so many people still supporting Trump, what he's doing. And when he said he was going to get illegal immigrants, criminals, you would think that he would have started in the jail.
Mm-hmm.
Just go start in the jail, clean the jail cell up first. No, you just put these people on the streets and start just grabbing anybody.
Because that's how you start chaos. You start
Yeah.
chaos by making all that noise, what he's doing in the street. He's not trying to
Because he's
send nobody
distracting the
over.
people from what he's doing.
First of
Today,
all,
now he's having a meeting with all the billionaires, with the oil companies, to sit down and negotiate and talk about how they're going to control Venezuela. Or
it's going to be the biggest natural disaster that's going to hit this earth. And a lot of innocent people are going to go behind this, but there's going to be such a victory with all of these demonic people, because that White House is filled. Never in my dreams that I thought I would live to witness something like this. I know back in my mom days and before her days and your days and our other sister days that you all had something to experience. The only thing that I can say I experienced in my upbringing in the 80s was like the AIDS epidemics, the drug epidemics, the crack epidemic, which was horrible. But this,
and the government put all that in your
and they
community.
put all that in our community. But never in my life, in my dreams, I thought I would be experiencing to see how this country is such a bunch of pussies. They are a bunch of pussies because the men, white men, you all are a bunch of pussies. And I got 2 pussy cats here. And they got more balls than these men. Marco Rubio, you are embarrassing to all the Cubans. My granddad was Cuban. You are an embarrassment.
Yeah.
An embarrassment.
And then I found out with him, it was 34 Cubans overseeing the president of Venezuela. So wherever he was sleeping at, or wherever they took him to, where he was at, these people who was watching him, 34 of them was Cubans. Now what that tell you?
That tells me that they leaked.
Thank you. To who?
They leaked to Snowboard, because he's a junkie.
And he ran and told my boy, and they went right at him.
Yep. They leaked it out. It was a tip.
34 Cubans was with this man.
And that's
they were supposed to be guarding him.
I had that conversation today with Ruth, and I was telling Ruth that because she was saying how there's no privacy and they can just zoom in and look and find your house just like she said, just like they did Maduro. I said, yeah, they probably knew where Maduro was in Venezuela, but they didn't really know where he was. They were tipped off.
They had to tip him off. They had to say where he was at, and what room he were in, or wherever he was, to go in there after him. Yeah. But I'm not bad no one to get killed or anything, but I'm looking at, why is it that when the Haitian president, when they came after him and his wife, they shot that man up.
They shot him up. They killed him. Then did they? Who did they replace him with?
I don't know. I ain't keep up with it.
Yeah.
Plus, now with this man, you go and find him and then take him in, but you want to take this man
and then when he comes in, he done came in 3 different outfits. He done came in and he walking in wherever they taking him in the headquarters or wherever that place is. That could be a stage. All I'm concerned, all I care, I could see it could be behind the scenes. He walking in, hey, Happy New Year, good night, hello, Happy New Year. Why are you saying Happy New Year? What's so happy? You just got invaded and arrested. What's so happy? Okay.
I think our minute's up.
Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap this up.
Oh.
You are so right. We're going to wrap this up. Stay tuned for the next episode. All right, Eve. I'll call you later.
Okay.